For months now, red tide has been lingering off of southwest Florida's coastline. And while we haven't seen the major impacts of it yet, there is some fears as we move into the warmer months that could start to change. I'm Fox 4 meteorologist Andrew Shipley, and I'm at MOTE Marine Laboratory in Sarasota County, learning about new methods that are coming out to fight these red tide blooms.
We have tried as a country, as a human society, we have tried bombing red tide. We have tried so many different approaches to get rid of red tide.
Dealing with red tide is part of Florida's history, but the technology to fight these blooms is just starting to come online.
We now have nearly 24 technologies that we know will work. These 3 are approved for deployment.
2 of the 3 technologies that MOTE Marine President Dr. Michael Crosby is referring to are 2 chemical-based biocides called Clear and Extreme. Both use a chemical process to burst and kill the Carnea brevis red tide cells. The other, called ozonics, doesn't use chemicals. Instead, bursts the cells through a water filtration system at 40,000 gallons per minute.
So our mantra is, with all of these technologies, none of them will do any greater harm to the environment than the red tide is already doing.
But with all these technologies, feasibility at scale is a factor.
But this isn't enough to really do the full suite of jobs if we ever get, heaven forbid, the kind of red tide that we experienced back in the 2017 to 2019 time frame.
As for the current red tide bloom off our coastline, it is a wait and see. Ralph Arwood and Calusa waterkeepers sharing these images of the bloom this week between Sanibel and Naples. With more onshore winds in the forecast, the effects could start to be felt along our coastline sooner rather than later.
MOTE Marine Laboratory tells me they are working with city and county officials in the coming days and weeks to come up with best practices so they are ready for the next bloom. In Sarasota County, meteorologist Andrew Shipley, Fox 4.